Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tabletalkers. My name is Caleb. I am your host, and as always, I am joined alongside.
I'm Brittany. I play Kenzi, and my fun fact of the day is that I named my dragon Calypso spirit Juzo.
I'm Liz. I play Idalia, and my fun fact is that Idalia is actually left-handed.
Hi, I'm Peter. I play Zixeltel, and my fun fact is that Zixeltel back home enjoyed going to operas and orchestra performances.
And I'm Tim. I play Rylee, and I don't have a fun fact, but my fun fact will be that the name of my spirit is Junimo.
So similar, yet so far away. My fun fact for today is that New Jersey is the only state in the United States where it is illegal to pump your own gas. There's a tenant who has to pump the gas for you.
Interesting.
They deemed it a safety risk. For the
For
recap,
some people, I could see it.
Yeah.
No, that's reasonable, actually. That's the most reasonable reason they could have for that.
That'd be so nice in the winter, though. Could you imagine?
Not if you're the
Yeah.
one who has to do it.
Well, no, but.
So for the person still having just to sit in their car.
For the recap of last time, I'm passing it over to Liz.
Alrighty. So last time, our lovely little party broke into a museum, stole some special armor. It went off without a hitch whatsoever. Totally perfect. Peter, wipe that look off your face.
Huh? What?
Then we traveled to the desert so we could start hunting down the king of beasts for Mr. Simon Salavante. We found a all-woman city. So us ladies went in and talked to the queen, found out some information about the king of beasts. She asked us to get rid of some men loitering outside of the city, so we went out, tried to deal with that. The men were idiots. Shocker. And then we went off hunting for the king of beasts. That plan went off with several hitches.
No hitches.
One pretty big one.
Not a single hitch. We will find ourselves starting today in combat as the King of Beasts has leaped out of the ground and has taken Idalia within its mouth. Kenzi, you're up first.
Yeah. Alright. So Kenzi's flying up in the air. I think the only thing I can think to do at this given moment is try to cast firebolts at the King of Beasts.
Alright.
And just see if it does anything. I would like... Well, since Idalia is inside, would that give me my sneak attack?
Hell yeah.
She's not incapacitated.
She's not by
Yet.
by the words of sneak attack, that would give you sneak attack, yes.
Yes, because that's up to like 3d6 now. So I'm just gonna
Rigged.
take those.
Alright.
Just in
Technicality.
case. Okay. Okay. $13 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, sick. God, that was a low roll right off the bat. Okay. So that is 1d10 plus, let me double check. I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing for sneak attack. Yep, 3d6. $11 damage.
Alright. Doesn't seem like it does much.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Well, now on to Idalia. Inside of its mouth.
Alright. Well,
You've not been swallowed yet. You're just like in the mouth.
key word that he just said is yet. Alright. You know what? We're gonna do that. Okay. I am going to cast Thunderwave at first level.
All right.
Just want to see what happens. I need a con saving throw from the stupid thing.
That's a 5-foot radius, right? Or is it 10?
15-foot cube.
15-foot cube. Okay. Are you centering it on yourself or like forward?
I'll just center it on myself.
Fair enough. Con is a 7.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
Are you
That's
sure?
not
Have you double checked your numbers?
I'm sure that's a 14.
Okay. Halfway there.
That was a 2d6. So, 1. Try again.
You can do it, I believe.
Thank you. 11.
Still doesn't seem like it does much. Like it's
Yeah,
reacting.
but-
It's reacting to it, but
That's kind of what I figured.
Rylee.
How far am I from this beautiful creature?
As I described last time, you are about 1 step away from it.
Right, it almost got me.
It almost got you too. Would have been a lot worse for you because you can't fly.
To be fair, I
Ooh.
could fly, and that didn't fucking help me at all.
Well, you can stay
You can get out
in
of
the
it
air.
easier.
He would just
Yeah.
go down.
Yeah. I wouldn't be doing so good. Well, I think if it hasn't moved, I think I can give it a smack, a little tink on the head. Why is it so bright?
Definitely not its head, but you can definitely give it a tink in like the little abdomen.
I'll give it a tink in the abdomen, split up in the ribs, that's a problem.
Go for it.
Alright. Divination. Oh, I had to. Why? Apologies. Okay, I know what I want to do, but I had to pull up to make sure I was. It does what indeed it does. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, I'm just gonna tag you with the old long sword.
The long sword.
You'd have to come more farther over for that. Oh, she's gone. Oh, 19 plus 8.
That
Nope,
will-
19 plus 10. 29 to hit.
That will hit.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. Not a lot of damage, but we take damage. Damage plus 8. Wow, this is really not a lot of damage, actually. And I'll hold on to it for now. Okay, that would be if 15 damage.
I thought you were gonna say 11 again for a second. Like, what's going on here?
That'll be a 15, good sir. And then I will hit it a second time for extra attack.
Go for it.
I rolled another 19 on the die,
That will once again hit.
and we're just gonna once again. I'm dropping all my dice. I'm panicking.
Okay.
14 damage that time.
Definitely doesn't like it. Not a fan. But
And I had it pulled up and even forgot to mention it. I have the slasher feat. I don't know if it's a total thing it's gonna do anything, but every time I hit, its speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn, so it is reduced by 20 because both attacks hit.
all right. Gotcha. King of Beast's turn. It's partly in the air. There's a thing in its mouth. It's just gonna try to swallow. Give me a strength check, Idalia.
It's nice knowing you guys. See, now would have been a really good time for that 13 I rolled earlier.
You're gonna do great.
17, but it's a -1, so 16.
That does beat his 15. You manage to resist this thing as its tongue tries to push you further back in his throat.
Love that.
And then it's going to now land on the ground after its jump in the air. So it's now standing on the ground and is going to try to whack Kenzi with its tail.
No thanks.
But I got a big tail. I got a big tail and I got a 14 to hit.
That's exactly my armor class.
Big tail.
Can I use my uncanny dodge to half it?
Yeah. He will take 3 damage.
Well,
I halved it for you, so don't worry.
I was gonna say that was a little bit less dramatic than I thought it would be, but that's fine.
Just a tail.
Well, listen, I need a visual of this thing. What are we dealing with here?
So basically, picture a great white shark, but without the many teeth, is a sharp jaw, and then it's 30 feet long and 30 feet wide and 30 feet tall. It's big shark.
It's a cube shark. A giant great white cube.
It's not a cube, just that's the dimensions it takes up in the game. It's a 30 by 30 by 30. Just big shark.
In my head, it's a giant cube with like some fins and a tail.
Sure.
Okay,
That's what it looks like in my head now. It's
Sure.
You're welcome. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it.
Zydal's your turn.
Hi. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and do Blade Song. Get that going. And let me double check something. Okay, interesting. All right. I'm going to attempt to use id insinuation. So I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from the thing.
Not the wisdom saving throw while the bongos are playing.
I know.
Got a nat 1.
His is not going to pass, so it is now incapacitated. It will take 1d12 psychic damage at the end of its turns, and then it can make wisdom saving throws to be better.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to be up in the air to be about 40 feet in the air for no particular reason.
Can still get you.
As long as it's for no reason, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just feels like a good altitude.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that will be my turn.
Alright, that brings us back up to Kenzi.
Okay. So theoretically, if I wanted to begin the process of imprisoning its soul, what kind of portion of this thing's body could I get? Like, would it be like I need to like slice off a little part of it, or?
I'm so glad Peter and I had the same reaction.
I mean, it just had gotta be a tiny bit of it.
Well, right, but it's a shark, so I just imagine I just need to like
a bit of flesh, maybe like.
That's what I was thinking. Okay. So I think you're gonna tell me no. I can't use my mage hand to like use the dagger to slice it, can I?
No, you cannot.
I didn't think so. Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
Gotta get up close and personal to do that.
Well, that's rude. Okay. I'm by its tail, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's incapacitated. Does that give us advantage on attacks?
I mean, not really.
No, I was just
Rules
curious.
as written, it basically just says the creature can't take actions or reactions.
Okay, that's fine. Then I would like to, lower myself to the ground near its tail.
Okay.
I want to keep my manifestation going though. I don't want to lose my wings.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will just try to use my dagger to slice off a bit. Is that just going to be the same attack as a dagger?
Yeah.
Okay, right on. Oh, this dice is failing me. 11.
Will not be able to get through
Yep.
the rough hide of this beast.
Did not think so. I don't remember how far up I was, so I don't remember what movement I have left.
I think all of you went up about 30 feet, I think.
Okay,
Originally,
so
yeah.
that... Yeah, so that would have been all of my movement, so I'll just stay where I'm at then.
Alright, then we're back to Idalia.
Okay. I just want to make sure I can do this technically first before I say what I want to do. So if I wanted to try and get out of this thing's mouth, that would be my action, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have Quicken Spell, which says I can use 2 sorcery points to turn a spell that has a casting time of 1 action to a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So can I do that after
Yeah.
my action? Okay, just wanted to make sure. I want to try to get out of this thing's mouth first.
Alright. How are you trying to do it?
Probably the way that's not going to work. I guess I'm just going to try to, but I don't know. Because I feel like as big as this, I feel like its mouth is too big for me to physically, like, just push it open.
I mean, you could.
I could try.
You could try, yeah.
I guess I'll try that.
Alright. Then,
Let me guess. Strength.
unless you have a way you want to explain to argue for dexterity. Like you want to try like to put something between his jaws and pry it open.
Oh, I have a quarterstaff. I could use that.
I'll let you do that with dex.
Yeah, I'd rather do that because my dex is a +2 instead of a -1.
Aw. I guess I'll take my plus.
19.
Ugh.
Ooh.
13. You pry its jaws open. You're able to fly out,
Hang on.
hanging on.
Can she grab a tooth on her way out?
You gonna ask her to do that? That's an action.
Say maybe not with a 19.
Well, I mean, I let it be a bonus action.
Yeah. Oh, true.
If it was a 20, I'd let her take it.
That's true.
I don't want to exit its mouth just yet.
Oh,
Okay.
Interesting.
I can I see down this thing's throat?
I mean, it gets pretty dark, so, but yeah, you can see down it.
I can just, like, I can see where the throat is, right?
Yeah, also you can see these things like uvula.
Okay. I'm gonna use 2 of my sorcery points then to give myself to change my 1 action it takes to cast Lightning Bolt into a bonus action.
That's mean.
I just feel like this thing's a little bit more sensitive from the inside.
That's
And since I'm here,
incredibly rude.
okay. I need a dex saving throw from this thing.
I believe in my creature that I did not give a great dex to. 18.
No. I'm going to use silvery barbs.
Aw,
Try again.
That's
Try
mean.
again.
That's very rude of you.
Ooh, I love
What a
that.
good
Love
spell.
that.
It
Love
is a
that.
great
That
spell.
spell.
That's why a lot of people ban
That's my
it.
favorite. Yes.
17.
That still beats, but you still take half.
Yell at it.
I need
Make
some
it
more.
make it drop its numbers by 4.
Say it's mom, dress it funny.
Oh, I miscounted that. 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh.
8.
Oh.
I flipped it, and I was like, wait a minute, I need D8s. I need 6 D8s, and then I looked at it, I'm like, oh no, I don't. I need 8 D6s.
A lot of
It's
damage.
fireball.
No, it's lightning bolt.
Alright, let's see here.
Hot diggity dang.
It's basically fireball, but in a straight line.
10, 20, 25, 28.
28. And then, is that halved already?
No, half that to 14.
It didn't like that. But I don't think there's anything that would like lightning being shot as uvula.
A little sting.
Just a tiny bit of sting.
Let me
And then are you ending your
Sure.
turn there?
with Google.
You still have movement.
Fuck it, I'm gonna stay in here.
Oh.
I know!
Okay. Rylee.
We're gonna fuck around and find out.
Baffo, baby. Baffo.
But that's an action, though, Tim. Don't do that.
But why not?
Maybe I'll get
Waste my
lucky
turn.
and this thing will stay incapacitated and I can make it out of its mouth.
It is concentration spell on my end, so as long as it doesn't succeed.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
You a peasant. Sorry, I gotta make sure I'm finding nonsense.
What are y'all doing?
I mean, I'm leaning back in my chair.
Okay. Where did that come from? Warlock. That's where it came from. Hold on, I have to make sure I know that this thing does damage, otherwise I'm just wasting my time.
Fair.
Where's it at? Has it moved at all? Is it planning to move at all? I don't know if I. Where's the fuck are my cameras?
It hasn't moved.
I don't know. Figured
It's
I'd ask.
incapacitated.
Oh,
Mhm.
right. I need to.
I mean, it can still move.
Right. I can scoot when I hit it. I have an ability to push it 10 feet away. Alright, well, how far away are the two with wings?
Well, there's 3 with
I'm
wings.
40 feet in the air.
Oh my god, all 3 of you have wings?
I'm
Oh,
on the
fuck.
ground right by its tail, and I would like to remain right by it.
Approximately 20 feet from you.
I'm in its mouth.
Yeah, you are.
In
Did you
case
say
anybody
40
was
feet,
curious.
Pete?
Yes.
Yes.
Peter is 40 feet in the air.
Brother. Of course you had to go 40.
40 feet minimum from you. I don't know the exact.
That's already too many.
It's,
worry.
Yeah, I assume,
we'll say
I assume
about
so. Don't worry
40.
about me. I'll be fine.
It's fine. I don't have to see. I can. It's just in range. I'll go ahead and bless the 2 that are in my range. Because it doesn't say line of sight, it just says in range. I want to fact check before I keep saying that. No, it does not say line of sight, it just says within range. So I want to bless. I can bless myself, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I'll just do that instead. I'll bless myself, Idalia, and Kenzi. And then, as a bonus action, I will summon a tentacle from the deep next to said creature. And that little thing Upon summon can do one little small attack.
Not one little.
So
small
I hope
attack.
that it does.
What do I get for your blessed deer?
You
A
get
D4.
you get a D4 you can add to any roll, except for damage.
Okay. I don't know what I
We
add
can
to this. I think
decide
it
to
might
do
just
that
be a-
after we roll, right?
After you roll, but before I say the outcome.
Got it.
I think it's just a flat roll. I rolled a 4. I don't think it hits. I don't think it has anything to add to it either.
I don't. Mm-mm.
I'm not saying anything that it says it does. It misses, but he's there.
It's like a
Doesn't
wet.
waste
It's like
your
a
turn.
wet
Okay.
noodle just
Oh.
flopping against it.
Yeah, I realize how useless it is because it says I have to use it as a bonus action to do anything with. Oh well,
Mm.
I guess attack, and then use it as a bonus action. It's fine.
As a character that doesn't have many bonus actions, it's solid.
Yeah, it's alright. 1d8, it's alright.
Mm-hmm.
The
Kid,
fact that it only goes up to 2d8 at level 10 and nothing higher from there.
That is kind
It's
of rough.
alright.
Kind of rough.
Yeah.
Caleb, my DM inspiration from you, what was that?
You can re-roll
Yeah,
any
reroll a
D20,
Okay, that's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure.
and you don't have to use it today. You can carry on to another episodes.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Then it's the King of Beasts' turn. Gonna make a wisdom check. Boom. That's a 19 on the dice.
Yeah, that passes.
I pass. Yay, I can do things. This thing's in my mouth.
Fuck.
Strength check. To fight against the tongue.
That was at the end of its turn that it was supposed to do that roll.
Oh, never mind then.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll
Crazy.
my damage then for this turn, and then it's
Mhm.
better.
Yeah.
5.
Ow.
A whole 5.
A whole.
A whole 5.
And now it's unincapacitated, and next time it can do what it wants to do.
I'm Sax. I got a nat 20 to hit Liz.
So Liz, you have a shot to get out of this mouth.
Yeah, get out of it.
I'm glad I read that specific thing
Yeah.
right before Des asked.
Delicious.
Rats. Well, Kenzi's turn. Nope, Zidal was next. Almost
I
skipped
was
Zidal.
thinking,
My
can
bad.
I have a turn, please?
No, he's
no,
mad at you.
actually,
You know, that would make sense.
you silvery barbs to me. No thanks.
Well, okay, I'm gonna use Tasha's Mind Whip then.
Well,
That sounds fun. So can I get an intelligence saving throw?
oh. No, you can't.
What's wrong? Is your little enemy not very smart?
That's a 15 on the die for a total of 11.
So that's not gonna pass.
So pretty
The
smart.
die on its own tied me. The 11 did not.
He a pretty smart guy.
Yeah,
alright,
well,
he alright.
really smart guy is going to take some damage now.
I have 7th graders with better intelligence scores than that.
Hey, just because his intelligence is 2.
So that's gonna be a nice little 18 psychic damage.
Ow.
Wow.
It cannot take a reaction until its next turn. And then on its next turn, it can either do a move, it can take an action, or it can take a bonus action. It cannot have all three, it can only have one.
That's fine.
Timothy, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Having fun. I mean,
You leave him alone. He's messing with his camera angles just for us. The audience doesn't get to see.
yeah, because it's really bright when I pull up my staff.
And I think that's it.
So turn
Alright.
your brightness down on your computer.
That
At
is
25%.
Very rude, very mean.
Yeah.
Now I must be rude and mean.
Ah, fuck.
Legendary action. It's gonna burrow back into the ground.
No!
Tis now underground.
Oh, that ruined my plan.
Doesn't ruin mine.
Idalia, I am gonna have you do something. I just don't know what yet. Since you're in its mouth. I'll let you choose, like, strength or dex. So I get out of its mouth before it moves. But it's gonna be rolling strength.
I could excite it. Get it back up to the surface.
Yes, Liz.
17.
Oh, I thought it was
That,
gonna be lower than that.
Unfortunately,
I got
will
He
not
does
win.
get. Did you add
Did
your
you use your
plus one
blast?
from your Calypso spirit and your blessed?
No, not yet.
There's a lot of math.
Um,
I will say I have a 23.
Oh shit.
So you have to. Oh, you can't even with max Ford.
But then she gets a plus one on top of that. For her Calypso spirit.
It's only 22.
Oh, okay.
So you will go with it underground.
Aw. Bye,
Yum, yum, yum,
Idalia.
yum, yum.
Nim 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 nim. It's Kenzi's
not
turn.
we!
Well, I don't know what you want me to do now because you ruined everything that I thought so carefully about.
I mean, it's underground. You can see the sand where it moves. And go num 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 num.
Yum, 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 yum.
Can I? Oh no.
Tim, this is gonna make me want to hit you.
It. Can I
hate you.
just fly back up into the air then?
Yeah.
I'll do my full 30 movement.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, can I like hold my action
Mhm.
in case it comes back up?
Yep.
Before it gets back around to me? Okay. I won't be able to do what I want to do, but I'll at least be able to do something if it comes back.
And then if you're done, that brings us to Idalia.
You're killing it.
You're in this thing somehow.
Hopefully, literally.
As of right now, I'm the only one who has the option. Okay.
I believe in you guys.
Shatter at second level. And where's my thing? Stupid what? There. Okay, I can't do it.
Double-check
There's nothing there that helps me.
suffocation
Okay.
rule.
I need a con saving throw from this thing.
Can do, bucko. That's a unnatural 20.
Alright, well. Takes half.
I'm good at that.
$11 half to 5,
6. It always rounds
6.
up.
Thanks.
Hey, that's still damage. Don't be discerned.
That is still damage.
Damage is damage. In Pokemon, we call that chippies.
Yeah, we do. You will feel as the whole creature will kind of like shake a little bit with it.
Cool.
What's your con modifier?
Moi?
Yeah.
+3.
Plus 3 total. Okay, you'll be. You can hold your breath for a total of 4 minutes. That's fine. That's 40 rounds of combat.
Yeah, see, that's a lot of rounds. I feel like you'll be okay.
Yeah, 40 rounds.
I feel like 2 minutes or 3 minutes would have been fine. So.
Oh, never mind. Whoa. Why
I don't
is-
like that.
Things are worded weirdly here. The number of minutes equal to 1 plus his con mod. What the fuck am I reading?
If you just said a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its con modifier, that would be 4 minutes.
Yeah,
It'd be
the
4 minutes.
immediate next sentence says it can survive a number of rounds equal to its con modifier. Oh,
That's
when
very different.
when it runs out of
Those are
breath.
two
Never
different
mind.
things.
Very
Oh.
different.
I got it.
That's
I found the
very
words.
So
different.
you,
I mean,
so you have-
I know which option I prefer.
I figured it out. When it runs out of breath.
Okay.
So 40
That-
rounds,
okay,
and
yep,
then you
okay.
start choking. I
You got
don't
40
think
rounds.
I'm
Right.
gonna sit here for 40 rounds.
When you make an ability check that tells you.
Hey, you can just stall protect.
So if it's
I'm
still
saying-
just underground, then 3 of us, so our turns are, well, I wait for it to come out, so that's my turn.
That sounds like a
So
you
that
guys
would actually
problem.
go pretty quickly.
Maybe you guys should maybe think about digging. Anyway,
Diggy diggy hole.
that is
Digging.
that is for you, Idalia.
Yep, that, uh-huh.
Alright, Rylee, you're up. You're on the ground.
Yeah, I am.
Uh-oh.
I ain't going nowhere. I don't have wings.
I
I don't
I
even
am
know what my
gonna
Calypso spirit can do. Besides
I'm gonna
turn me
point
into
out crocodiles real good at digging. 'Cause They
diggy
do
hole.
dig to bury their eggs.
I feel like you're telling me I have to dig here,
I'm just throwing it out.
but I feel like I don't dig as fast as this thing moves underground.
You're also like a 1/100th of its size.
Exactly. So I don't feel like it's useful.
You do
That's
whatever
for
you want, Tim.
skills. I have so much math I have to change after this.
Jesus.
Well, there's not a whole lot I can do here, gang. I'm just got my feet planted on the ground. Might crack a non-brand cherry-flavored drink
Oh yeah.
and sit in the sand.
Did you get that from the guys? You get that
Keep
from the
forgetting it.
boys?
Sure,
Oh, I
he did now.
did indeed.
He did now.
Okay.
What does this do? I don't know what this one does.
I don't know,
Sorry,
Tim. I don't know what it is.
Can you tell me what that one does, please? This one specifically?
Oh yeah, sure, dude.
I don't think it does anything.
Yeah.
I
It
feel like
says
I could
if you call
do-
Chosen Senpai, suddenly you get better training.
I feel like I could pull a Liz and try to get it back up in the ground, but at this point, if it's constantly going, it's not gonna really get distracted, probably. In other words, I could.
See, I feel like the only
Underway.
remotely decent thing that would accomplish is, yes, getting it back up to the surface and giving me some company.
If we
I
think
wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah,
Thunderwave, we'll get it back up.
that's how it got.
That
here
is the
first
spell
time,
that
I'm
was
pretty
used
sure.
to get it here the first time.
Yes, can confirm. Yes.
What a
Bad.
fucking waste of a spell.
You also could just whack the ground. It's just vibrations. Doesn't have to be a
Man.
spell.
Just to whack the ground.
Just jump up and down.
That would also do it.
I mean, yeah, I'm just bringing it to me, so. You know,
Kenzi-
let's enter the
Kenzi,
mouth
Zidle.
together.
Trying to figure out what to do. Rylee just over there.
Look, I just want you to know, I could get away, but I'm not going to. So, you know what? I will spend my turn jumping and stomping and prepare an attack action for if it tries to eat me.
Alright, sounds good. Well, that brings it to its turn. It has food in mouth,
Yes, it does. Yum yum.
but new food so tantalizing. Why have one meal when can have two?
When get that?
It's gonna jump into the air. That's going to be a 21 to hit Rylee. As it
What?
jumps in
I
bait.
don't think you're
What
tanky
does
enough
this
to miss
do?
that.
Do I get my attack action now that it popped back out of the ground?
Yeah, so you'll be able to take an attack action. Rylee, prepare to attack action.
That doesn't
Both of
boost
you
my
will
AC
get it.
enough.
Yep.
So, when you prepare an attack action, if you have extra attack, does it do both or just one attack?
Yes. Because the extra attack is whenever you take the attack action. That's how many attacks you
Okay.
do.
Get all the zeros out there.
You lose a dice over there, too?
No, I was tossing out all my bad numbers.
I see.
First attack is on that one.
Alright, it's not gonna hit. Crazily enough,
Dang.
I'm gonna...
Never would have thought.
I never would have thought. I'm gonna roll a
Second
one.
D100 for that. See if it hits Idalia, though.
Fair
So
enough.
Idalia, above or below 50?
That's me.
Below.
Below, okay. So if I roll below 50, you will not be hit. 73.
Fuck.
Yay. Wait,
How am I getting hit? I'm in its mouth.
I'm confused.
Yeah, and it's jumping up to
It's
bite
also in its mouth
bite
now.
Rylee.
Oh, yeah. I want you to know I will get revenge on you.
And then go
this
ahead.
wasn't intentional.
Go ahead and roll
but
your second attack.
Okay, a 19 on the die. At least I hit it this
That
time.
will hit it. And then Kenzi, what was your attack?
A 21 to hit with firebolt.
That will hit.
Fantastic. Do I get my sneak attack because people are in its mouth?
There are 2 allies that are not incapacitated within 5 feet.
Alright, yeah, buddies.
16 damage. Its speed is reduced by 10.
D10 and then 3d6.
And then how much damage is Idalia taking, Rylee?
Right, I gotta roll that. You got lucky. I rolled a 1, but it's still 9 damage.
I'll take that.
I did 19 damage to it with my firebolt.
Alright. You know, it's looking pretty bloody at this point.
I feel like I'm not even gonna have to try to use my cool imprison thing. I still want to, though.
You're giving away the goods.
It takes 3 days to prepare a thing.
You took that out of it.
Oh yeah, I did this way. Never mind. I do a lot of things.
Yeah, because my complaint was, oh wow, I'll never be able to use this.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright, but I hit Rylee. Roll my damage. Roll damage on my bite. Nom 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 nom. Meal number 2. Nom, nom, nom.
Delicious.
Delicious. 11 damage.
Spicy.
Nom 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 nom. And then that will be my turn as the train rolls through. Bringing us back to Zixeltel.
Okay. Can I roughly see where the 2 that are now in the mouth were ish? Within a 10, could I guess within a 10 feet
Yeah,
position?
for sure.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna use Wither and Bloom then. So I need a con save from the creature.
I like con saves. 14.
That does not pass.
What a shame. Do better. Come on, dude.
So
Yep.
that's going to be 10 damage.
Ow.
And then Idalia. Would you roll? What's your hit die? Like for your HP?
D6.
D6.
Can you roll a d6, please?
Sure can.
Those violins came in very heavy with the song change.
I got a 2,
Okay. Can you add 7 to that?
9.
so 9.
Yeah, you get that much HP back. Congratulations.
All of it back. That I did, at least.
Yeah, jackass.
Yeah, it's like he
It
never
wasn't
hits
on
you now.
purpose. You have no reason to be mad.
Hey, you should have picked high.
Yeah.
That's my turn. I don't have bonus actions.
Alright. This thing is going to use his legendary action to go back in underground.
I hate this thing. It's really unfair.
That's
Huh.
crazy.
Yeah, it really sucks.
It's crazy. No. You'll see it as it burrows under, kicking sand. You can feel the vibrations of it moving. Kenzi and Zixeltel, if you want to make a perception check for me, since you are not in this thing's mouth.
Okay. Oh, that's not very good. Still not.
23.
9.
Alright. Kenzi, you won't notice it, but Zixeltel,
Great.
you will notice that from like behind you guys, there is a dust of clouds that appears. A dust cloud, not a dust of clouds, Kaleb. Dust cloud. Coming towards you. And you're able to make out in front of it the husbands of the wives in the town all coming. Your motivational speech seemed to have worked last time.
I really thought that we had wasted like an hour last time.
No.
Okay, cool.
You see, they are charged forward. They have like clubs, and then the one old man with magic. He's here all going, "For our wives! She'll love me again if I kill the monster, I'm sure of it."
Listen, they got my vote now.
This thing's underground as
Yeah.
all 10 of them arrive. However, old man has magic.
What?
Mold earth he's going to cast and pull the thing back up. And now it's Kenzi's turn. This thing's on the up in
How far away from this thing am I?
probably like 10 feet.
Okay,
Well, you flew back in the sky.
I flew up into the air.
So you're about 10 feet above, 10 feet away. 15
20 feet?
15 diagonal.
15? I'll fly up to it, not at its mouth. I'd like to be back like by the side or tail or something.
I guess.
I'm gonna try to use my rapier to slice at it to get a piece of it just in case.
Okay, just in case.
You know. Just in case. It could be potentially very cool to have the soul of this thing. Oh my god. 14.
That does hit.
Oh, thank God. So that's a D8 plus sneak attack, yeah?
If you're going for the side, I'll say no.
They're in its mouth.
Its mouth and side are very far apart.
Hate you. What's that have to do with anything? It's if they're within 5 feet of the thing. I'm doing sneak attack.
Okay, ma'am. My bad.
Whoa.
You don't
Damn
make all
who?
the rules.
That is inherently false. That's factually
You
incorrect.
didn't create sneak attack. I'm going based off what sneak attack says I get.
Rule number 1 of D&D, I am in charge. But rule number 1 of my life is my wife's in charge, so go ahead.
Seven. 17.
Ow.
I know, and then I also, I would just want
You get a chunk.
a slice of it, yeah.
Get a chunk of it.
Cool. That was fun. I enjoyed that, even though I can't roll for shit.
It's alright.
Alright, that's me.
Alright, Idalia in his mouth. The last
Okay.
person initiative with double-digit numbers.
Woo! Alright, I'm gonna do lightning bolt again, so I need a dex saving throw.
That's mean. You're in my mouth. Four.
Not gonna work. 8d6, sir. Let me see what we got here.
Big numbers, big numbers.
Let's see, right there's 6, 6, 6, so that's 18. And then plus 2, 20. Right there is 8, 29.
Ow.
Good dams.
And then I would like to spend 2 sorcery points to change Shatter to 1 bonus action to cast. And I need a con saving throw.
I'm better at those. Come here, dice.
Please suck at this one.
15.
Damn. Alright, that's half.
No big
My
damage.
mic.
And you moved it so you wouldn't hit it.
Yeah, it's the most direct hit I've had on my mic, too.
Unbelievable.
Truly.
13, so have that to 7.
Ow.
God, I feel like this thing's gonna get killed before I get to my next turn.
I'm not looking hot over here, guys.
Oh.
That's it for
Definitely
me.
kind of fucked up.
I'm worried it's
over
gonna
here.
kill before it gets onto the surface. That's really my concern.
I just...
It's already been pulled up.
Look, he's being pulled.
Oh,
It's
right.
being
Yeah,
pulled
it's
up
pulled up.
anyway.
You're right,
So
it's
even if
pulled
we
up.
did
You're
kill
right,
it,
you're
he
right.
would be pulled up.
Okay.
Well, then Rylee, You're in this
well,
thing's mouth.
Riley's just gonna swing at the inside of its mouth.
Go for it.
A 17.
That will hit.
That will hit, yes. You know what? I'll do it. I'll Divine Smite this one.
Whoa, no.
Why not? Oh, I almost rolled the wrong number. Okay, good numbers. 17. 29 damage on the first attack.
Ow.
Big numbers. Second attack. Unnatural 20 to hit.
That will hit.
And yeah, let's do it again. Do it again. You know, I can do that, right? Twice on one turn.
I believe so.
Okay, that was not as much, but we'll take it. 22 damage on the second hit.
Ow.
29, 22.
You know, if it was looking fucked up already, it now looks even more fucked up.
Hell yeah. Not that it matters, but I hit it twice, so its movement speed is reduced.
My turn. I have food. Must swallow food to regain strength.
Uh-oh.
Strength checks from Idalia and Rylee.
Yeah, shit.
I don't like the look on Liz's face. What you got there, Liz?
So my strength modifier is a -1.
Uh-huh.
So 0.
Yep.
Alright. Solid. Rylee.
My strength modifier is a +4.
Whoa, so is this
Camera's over
guy.
here now. So I rolled a 10.
+4, so 14?
No, I just rolled a
10 total.
10.
I
I rolled a 6.
Sick. Well, we had a 16 against Idalia. And a 22 against Rylee. So
Fair
you two
enough.
are going to be swallowed.
Wait. Not that it mattered, but we both had blessed. Not that it mattered.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, well.
I mean, Liz does have the DM inspiration to re-roll the nat 1. If she wants.
But do it. You gotta beat like a 16 or something.
Can I send you something in the general chat? I guess I will try.
You
But you know what?
Oh?
I said skiff. I'm gonna go down with you.
Okay.
You know what? Fair enough. You both are swallowed. You're now inside this thing's stomach. You two are going to take 2d8 acid damage at the beginning of your turns.
Wonderful.
We'll get you
Lovely.
out, don't worry.
And then that'll bring us over to Zixeltel.
Question.
Maybe answer.
Because for one thing, I don't know that they're swallowed, so that's part of this.
Mm-hmm.
If I use the gust spell, is there a possibility or a roll or something that could see if I could use gust to like try to pull its mouth open a bit?
Gus has a weight limit of 5 pounds. This thing's jaw would probably like have a force higher than 5 pounds.
Okay. Thought I'd check that.
Fair question.
Yeah. Okay, well I'm gonna create bonfire then directly under its mouth then. That's the next
Yeah.
best thing.
Fair enough.
So I need a dex save from it.
I cannot express how much I love create bonfire.
My
so fun.
favorite spell. 19.
Okay, that's gonna pass.
When I was first learning how to play D&D, one of my friends made an entire character where all they did was cast create bonfire and like move fire. It would just move people's flames.
It's so great.
That it for you?
Yep. That's all I got.
All right.
Not much else to do.
Roll a dice, I go. Okay. Thy stupid creature. I burrowed. No, confused. Why no in ground? Man number 1 walks up to me.
Oh god.
They give a whack. I go ow. Man number 2 go up to me. They go whack. I no react.
Good to know.
Man number 3 and 4 will come up. They both whack. I go ow ow. The other 5 men, cause I'm about there. They go whack 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 whack. I go ow 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 ow. Old man with magic.
Oh boy.
He gonna cast a spell.
What kind of spell?
Icy one.
Oh. Freeze him?
Boom.
Oh boy.
He gonna miss.
Great.
Gonna miss real bad. Gonna hit a cactus. That's behind the king. Cause somehow I got a nat 1. Kenzi turn.
Okay. How do I go about casting Imprison Soul?
My notes.
I have its piece. I know exactly what I want to put it into.
Do.
Okay. I have a set of dice. I would like to put its soul into one of those dice.
Alright. Got a preference which one?
No, I just imagine it's like a normal dice set, so it's just like a bunch of d6s.
Alright.
And there's really no way of knowing which one it's in.
Solid.
So, whenever I do that, the body becomes lifeless.
Mhm.
It takes 1d4 points of con damage per day until it's dead or freed, and the only way to free it is to break the dice, whichever one it happens to be.
Yeah.
So that's that. It's just laying there now.
Mhm. You do have to know like the location of the receptacle, so you do have to pick a dice. So you would know which one it's in.
But it'll easily get mixed in.
That's fair.
That's
a
what I'm
fair
saying. Like,
point.
yeah, I could
You pick one and then go jingle, jingle, jingle.
Yeah, and then it jingles. They're just hanging out in my pouch.
Fair enough.
But that's fine, yeah.
Alright. Well, there it is.
So that's it.
It's there.
All right. So my plan now is that now that it can't do anything, we can just kind of go in and hit him out.
Mhm.
What's our thing? Like, we need its head, right?
Mhm.
That's what we're doing. We need. So now we have all the time we need to saw this thing off. But I think we need to get them out first.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. I would do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we
we
could
send the men to
probably get
deal
out of
with
there
that?
with a spell.
It's like we need people to start retrieving and start sawing.
I've got sickles. I can go up top.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've got stuff. I don't think I can help much in getting them out.
Especially since it's Idalia's turn. So
Truly, yeah.
Idalia is going to take 2d8 of acid damage from the stomach acid.
You got this. You're fine.
That's going to be 9 points of damage.
Look, I did 9. You got 9 back. It's like nothing ever happened.
Simply.
Yeah, it was like your thing and my thing didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I feel any difference in this creature?
I mean, you're kind of in a pool of acid right now. I just
So
feel
no.
ow. Like the acid's not sloshing around anymore. It's being still.
Okay. Well. Can I try to climb back out?
Sure.
What check do you want?
That would be athletics. Probably a disadvantage because stomach linings usually aren't very grippable. Rather slippery, I feel.
Listen, I already have a -1.
Hey, I'm
The
maintaining
likelihood that
my
this
immersion.
happens,
Oh shoot. I gotta cast it. I'm gonna get rid of some stuff.
15.
Yeah, I'll say you're able to get out of the acid. Not quite like up into its throat, but you're not in the
Okay.
acid.
So is that my turn?
I mean, that's an action.
Do you have a bonus action?
No. Not unless I create one, which I don't have the sorcery points to do.
Then it sounds like that is your turn.
Yep. Because I'm super helpful.
In mint.
Nice. Rylee, your turn for 2d8 acid damage. Take 10 acid damage.
I rolled a 19 on my concentration.
It's okay.
Still concentrating on bless, baby. It's
Ooh, let's go,
important.
baby.
I keep forgetting when I move my camera. It's important. Wait, it is important.
Yeah,
Anything
no.
that matters
useful.
to us.
It's not. Oh, we don't know this because we're on the inside of it.
I mean, it stopped moving.
It's not-
Something happened.
Yeah, but that wouldn't indicate it was dead, right? That doesn't indicate that it's dead.
I mean, not particularly. Would you like to make an insight check?
Not dead.
I feel like it wouldn't go well. I'm trying to not die from acid. Oh, I didn't take damage. Trying not to die from acid right now.
What does that have to do with your ability to make an insight?
Okay. Is that an action or free action?
I'll make it a free action.
Okay.
Because basically you're just looking around, not really doing anything.
17 on insight.
You know, this thing, it doesn't seem like it's alive. Like, you can figure out if this thing was still alive and, like, just won the fight, your two other friends would probably be in here. But they're not. So, you know, this thing's probably dead or has dug very deep down and laid flat.
That's not good.
One of those two.
Well, I guess we're just gonna keep, or I guess well not keep because now I've been at stomach. I'm just gonna swing in his stomach liner there and just try to get free.
Okay,
I'm gonna cut it open with my longsword.
go for it.
I don't know, does a 16 hit
It sure does.
his stomach?
It sure does.
16 damage to his stomach?
You will slash open its stomach lining, and the acid will kind of flood out into the rest of this thing's body.
Fantastic. And I will just step forward out of his stomach liner and swing at his actual body to see if I can do the same thing.
Yeah, go for it.
A 22 to hit his stomach or his body line,
That sure will hit the skin.
and 15 damage to his stomach.
You will carve through it. You've created an opening to the outside world where you are above ground.
Oh, very nice. Then I can just, I guess, use the rest of my movement to get out of there.
Alright.
No more stomach acid for me.
Not gonna tell Idalia you made a path out.
She can see sunlight, right? Idalia, you can see the sunlight?
I mean, Idalia's trying to
Wasn't
climb
that an
up.
idea?
Idalia's trying to climb up right now.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
So probably,
I guess
unless you say something,
as
she's
I-
not gonna notice.
As I'm stepping outside of his body, I will pull my head back in and be like, Idalia, let's go!
Alright.
And then I'm just gonna
Pretty
see if she
simple.
follows.
She will follow.
Wonderful. And we are now out of combat.
Big battle. Big 30 by 30 by 30 battle.
Mm-hmm. Kenzi, are your dice like in your bag, or do you like have them in your hand for something when you cast the spell?
Unless I needed to like it doesn't say I need to be holding the receptacle to do it. It just says I need to know the location of it. So I would imagine I left them in my pouch.
Okay, I was just curious.
Okay.
I'm allowed to ask.
So,
Questions.
I mean, oh, sorry.
I'm allowed to ask you questions, but
Oh no, I know.
that's it.
Okay,
Your friends are out.
go team.
The men are like, we did it! We did it, guys! Woo!
They did it.
We did it! We took down the beast! Our wives will love us again!
Yeah.
I'm gonna land on its neck and start,
Mhm.
getting to work for the thing we have to get.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The old man will walk as close as it can to you. What are you doing?
Cutting off its head.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, that's what our group needed it. We needed to kill it so we could take out its head and
Ah.
bring it to our boss.
Fancy. Do you think you could,
You can bring-
give me, a tooth or something?
Probably not something from the head, but I mean, there's the rest of the body. So you could probably use something from anything else of the body, and that would be pretty good evidence.
Understood. Boys, let's get this head off.
Not the head.
Oh,
Well, unless
no.
you're helping us.
We're just
And then
helping
we can
you.
help you get your thing.
Yeah, the head's kind of in our way now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, that's fair. Okay, I
This-
wanted to make sure.
This is
Okay.
gonna
Mhm.
help you remove its head.
How kind.
I
Big is
say
the hit.
big.
Well, it is a 30-foot by 30-foot by 30-foot thing, so probably big.
It's a good thing we have that bag of holding, huh?
It's probably the size of your
Yes.
car, Tim.
It's almost
To be honest.
key.
Ugh. It's not gonna fit in a bag. How are you gonna shove it in the bag?
Open it.
Does it open giantly?
I don't know, Tim. Have you tried to open it giantly? There's 3 of them.
No.
Here, you grab one and someone
I
else
could've-
grabs another.
I
and
could've
start
just-
backing up.
I could have just made a black hole in its stomach. Missed opportunity.
I thought you gave the second one away. I gave it to someone.
I thought Idalia had one.
And then
think I do.
I thought
We could've
Kenzi
done
had
it
one.
together.
Because Kenzi had to have
No.
one to get the armor, I thought. No, Idalia should
Well, we
have.
have 3.
Idalia had it.
Idalia got it.
We have 3, don't we?
Yeah. I thought Rylee gave the second one that he had to someone else. Because 3 of you should have
I
one.
thought
Yeah,
Idalia
I
had
think-
one.
It's everyone but me
Yeah.
has one.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Oh, I didn't know I had one.
Somebody had to get the armor. Who did?
Idalia
See, that's an
had the one that
Idalia's.
has the armor in it.
Look, at some point, somebody has a bag of holding except for Peter, apparently.
Oh, all right.
And happily.
We're just
Okay.
retconning anything we apparently have or have not done.
I'm pretty sure
That sounds
it was
right.
split between 3 people.
I'm also pretty sure it was split between 3 people. I just couldn't remember who.
I'll add one.
I think it was after the when I had both of them and I almost put one in the other
Yeah.
when I was threatening. I think that's
Yeah,
why I removed one.
The moment
Yeah.
the moment when it was key that
That
you
it almost fell.
fucked up
Yeah.
but didn't, and so then it was like, hey, maybe we should split these between each other so that we're slightly less likely to do this.
Sure.
Yeah.
I remember being very alarmed and wondering how fast I could get away from the city.
Not fast enough is the answer.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
probably
I
not fast
remember I remember using Mage Hand to pull one of the bags away,
Yeah.
but they were both attached to him. But yeah, I'll add one.
Oh, I'm glad we got there. After a very intensive workout from the 14 people that are currently present, really with only 6 doing any actual work, because most of the guys have clubs, and so kind of just bashing at it.
I
Eventually,
handed one of them a dagger.
okay, then 7 people. A big difference.
Yeah.
I'll say it'd probably take an hour, I think, because it's thick. Gotta get
That's
through that
reasonable.
bone too. So the clubs are really good for the bone. But you were able to get its head off. And then you'll see the old man will lead the way into the meat of the creature through the neck. If you want to wait around for them, you can.
No, not particularly.
Alright, well. That's fine. There's many people here who have a say. Anyone
I
can
don't
stay
wanna
and wait.
No, I'd like to get on with whatever it is we were doing.
Okay. Well, you have the head. Whose bag is it going in?
Don't matter to me.
Don't all volunteer at once now.
I would say either Rylee or Idalia, as they went through the most, I think.
And I can't
I'll
get into
take
the
it.
city.
I'll take it.
Did we
We
need to
don't
go
need it
back
for the
to
city.
Did we
We
need
didn't
to
need
go
to go
back
back
to
to
the
the
queen for anything before we leave?
Mhm.
I didn't think
Not
so.
us.
Not unless you like
Okay.
want to tell her, "Hey, we got the guys out."
No, that's okay. She'll
They're
see.
coming right back.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just need to go back to.
And this is a simulation, so it sounds like probably not our problem of this
Yeah.
anymore. We got what
Truly.
we needed.
We
Fair
think it's a
enough.
simulation. It's actually not.
Well, that sounds like a later problem anyway. So
We actually go into the simulation room and we think a simulation is being created, but we're actually being teleported to a real place doing real things. So Liz just actually really killed a guy that looked like our guy. Or he was resurrected.
All right.
it's so crazy that Mother fixed Alex's body to not look like how it looked. That's so crazy. Real
Mhm.
commitment.
What can I say? Mother, talented old young lady, talented lass. So you guys are heading back to Simon Salavante?
Oh heck yeah!
Alrighty. Probably a measure distance with my eyes. I'll say probably like 4-ish day journey. Which means everybody gets to roll a survival check.
Whoa.
Bam, 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 bam.
Big numbers, everybody. Big numbers.
You know
Numbers.
who you're
Sad
talking
about
to?
mine.
Oh hell yeah!
I didn't know if we were doing it all right now or not.
I have mine ready to go whenever it's needed.
I also
Mine's
plan
ready.
to go when
I'm
it
not
isn't
rolling
it.
it again.
Yes.
Fair enough. Once I find my list of forest encounters, got you.
I don't think we're gonna need them. I think everyone got really high rolls there. I think it's gonna be smooth sailing.
Alright, then, I mean, you sound pretty confident. You can go first.
I got a 19.
Dang. Pretty good check. That's the wrong one. I need to have less list things.
No, more lists. More danger.
Well, alright.
You just shut up.
Smooth sailing with the 19.
Told ya.
Who wants to go next?
16.
16, eh?
Yes.
With a 16, you will find that there's a tree that's fallen over, blocking the path forward. You sense you need to move this tree or go around it on the very bumpy ground.
I shall attempt to move the tree out of the way.
And you shall give me a strength check.
My strong muscles. Rolling. Ow, what a waste. I rolled a nat 20. So a 24.
Alright, you will very easily lift the tree up, flip it out of the way, and you are as you are flipping it, you will hear as an arrow whizzes by your head.
Oh. And then I'm just gonna look in that direction and just see if anybody's
Perception
there, I guess.
check.
We're good at perceiving. We're very good at perceiving. 25 to perceive.
You will see that there is a group of what appears to be 4 individuals, all with bows.
I'm just gonna point at him and be like, "Hey, what was that for?" And so hopefully everybody else is gonna look and see that there is somebody.
I mean, everybody will hear it. One of them will like sit up a little more and just go, "Food."
Kill an animal.
You are an animal.
So are you. If that's how you want to play it.
Does he kill himself?
No, but you will hear a soft, good point, and then some scuffling happening as they turn on each other. Made a good point.
Oh, awesome. I'm just gonna be like, okay.
So we just gonna.
Yeah. We don't need to worry about it.
Keep up.
They'll
keep on
handle
going.
it.
That's a them. That's a them issue now.
They'll handle it. They'll handle
Good
it.
luck for the strongest of them.
Yeah,
Mm.
no.
I hope they get some food.
Someone's getting food over there, I guess.
Someone's getting food.
Maybe not them. Maybe something else, but
A different animal.
Yeah.
And good for that animal.
and you
Capitalizing on it.
you move on forward. Next up,
18.
got some more smooth sailing right there.
Cool.
All right, Liz. Last but not least,
10.
my favorite number on this list.
Oh, a rough end to the journey.
You will
Sorry,
see as you are going forward, some of the trees off in the distance will begin to change color. The leaves start turning pink. The bark turns white. It's not directly in your path. You're fully capable of avoiding it. But you see that off in the distance.
I vote we just avoid it.
White trees, pink leaves.
Mm-hmm.
This feels familiar.
I've
You
definitely
guys
used
want
this
to go
before.
look at the sakura trees?
Not Sakura's trees.
I think I'm
Hey, we
good
don't know
looking at
that.
them from about this distance.
Yeah, I have no desire to get any closer.
All right, you
Too
guys
much tread for us.
keep moving forward. The trees will start
Yep.
going back to normal. Then you arrive safely at Simon Salavante's mansion.
Wow, guys.
Did it, guys.
There. Now I can look at you guys. Oh, the burrito.
You get up to the door. You do a nice little knock, knock, knock. The butler will answer the door and goes, "Oh, welcome back. Master Salavante is waiting for you in the dining room."
Thank you.
And then a different butler will guide you to the dining room. That's the guiding butler. That's the door opening butler.
I was gonna
course.
make that joke, but I thought I would be quiet.
There's a third one who just goes, "Salutations! Salutations! 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 Salutations!"
Oh, salutations.
It's not even, it's like still other butlers.
I'm
Okay.
at this point. Idalia is just like dissociating the whole time. Still trying to recover from being eaten.
Oh, come on, that was 3 days ago. Get over it.
Mhm.
3 days.
That was like 3 days ago. You have long
That's a
rested
long
by now.
travel.
Yeah, y'all have long rested. Get all your thingies
Oh,
back.
yay.
Good, because I
can
was
get
getting
those
cooked out there.
3 HP back. God bless.
What happens when you don't get eaten alive?
Mhm.
Crazy how that
I
works.
almost was at half health.
Gotta try harder next time, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow, I get all of my not damaged back. That's really good. I
Yeah.
was worried.
You will.
Fuck off, Zidle.
One
Bells.
whack from the tail, and
Yeah. Change this person.
wasn't
like
that bad
that.
at all.
But you guys will get into the dining room, and Simon will be sitting at the end of the table. He has a whole turkey in front of him, and he is just. He will. Yep, he will see you and go, "Oh, or my bad, got its voice. Oh. Rub, rub." He will snap his fingers. A butler will come over and take a napkin and clean off his face. He'll snap his fingers again. Another butler will come over with a drink. He has a lot of butlers. He's very rich.
Yeah, it's got
There you
got
go.
a lot of
See
butlers.
that?
Yeah, then he will go, "Oh, well, welcome back. Please take a seat. Take a seat."
Before I sit down, I want to reach into my bag of holding, pull out the head of the King of Beasts, and just chuck it on the table.
All right,
Poor table.
you do that. His table will break under the weight of it. He will look at it.
Good.
He will snap his fingers, and then a butler will walk out and try to lift the table up so it's not broken. He will struggle immensely, but he will get it to a point where he's able to crawl under the table, and then the table is now sitting on his back, and he has to hold it open. You can barely make
No, I
out
feel
under the
that.
table, like his arms like shaking.
That seems cruel, man.
What kind of millionaire would I be if I ate on a broken and leaning table?
I feel like if you were a millionaire, you could have snapped your fingers. They could have removed the broken table, brought you a new one,
My food is on the broken table.
and they could have. Whatever.
No, he's making a good point. No, yeah.
Do you want me to wait for my meals?
That'd be ridiculous if we get cold.
Who could afford
Exactly.
it?
He
He'd
gets
have
it.
to have it be
She gets it.
Reheated.
She
Okay.
gets it. So, well, there's one of the two things I asked for. Where's the other?
In the same person's bag of holding.
Is it in mine?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
I
Yeah.
got both of them.
Oh, then I'm gonna take the armor out and just chuck it on the table.
I
Poor guy.
The butler, no!
say you will see as you check on the table once again breaks, and you will see through the top of the table, like where the bend is where it broke. There were two bones sticking out up now.
I'm just gonna smack Idalia in like the chest, shoulder area, and be like, "Knock it off!"
All right.
They add that to the list of NPCs killed by Liz.
If I had a nickel for every time my character killed an NPC, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
And you'd almost have 3 nickels.
You
I
almost
know.
have
A
3.
lot of nickels.
Very good, very good. Thank you, thank you. As promised. Snaps his finger. Another butler comes in carrying a large bag of gold and plops it down on the table. See the bones stick out further. Your payment? 1,000 gold pieces each.
I'm just gonna grab the bag because I feel bad that this man is either dead or very severely injured right now.
I feel like we're gonna leave this trial with 0 gold. And I
100%.
just need to know if I should actually add this to my equipment.
I'm not touching it until I'm told we wake up and there's gold. Not
Yeah.
touching it.
Alright, yep. I can do what you want.
I will
He pays
take it
you.
in this simulation, but I'm not going to like note it down right now.
Fair enough. You.
I'll note it down just for you, buddy.
Oh, thanks, dude. I don't care if you note it down. You've been
you seem
paid.
distraught that they refuse to note it down.
I just
Okay,
don't know
it's
what they
added
think's
now.
gonna happen, man. Like, why would you lose your gold? That makes no sense.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because this is a not real thing that we're doing here, and we're all just asleep in a room.
It's
That's what you think.
ridiculous.
You just wait till he drops the lore that I was right the whole time.
Ridiculous.
Hey, it's in there. I've got it now.
All right. Thank you very kindly for your services. Now get out.
Of course.
Gladly.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
You guys will walk out. Once you leave the mansion, you walk back to your cart, where you begin to feel sleepy. Oh, so sleepy. And then you
Toodle
fall asleep. And Rylee needs to make a constitution check for me.
Constitution. Saving throw or just
Just a
a
normal
Constitution roll?
con roll.
15.
You will be like half asleep, and you'll just like feel as the cart moves, despite everyone else being asleep. So you have no idea who's driving this cart right now,
Love it.
but you'll feel it
Fair
move, and you'll see your grandfather will appear, sitting next to you. He'll just look at you, and he'll give a little thumbs up, and then you'll fall asleep.
Cute.
Love that.
And then you all will wake up in the trial room at Mother's house. If you check your pockets, there you do not have 1,000 gold.
Oh no, who would have thought?
Taking all my fun away.
We know you too well. Does this mean that I don't actually have the soul of the King of Beasts trapped in a dice?
I don't know.
Because
That
I'm
was
gonna
the
be
one I
really
was
upset.
more
You gonna check your
intrigued
dice?
on.
I'm leaving it in my thing because as far as I know, I'm just under the assumption that I do.
It's
And
probably
I
better
really,
that way.
I really just wanted to have it, so.
Okay.
She
I'm
gets her
leaving it.
soul, we get our gold. That's how it works.
Well, she's not checking, so.
There's
So
no
they're
way
all
to check
real or
unless
all
I
fake?
shatter this dice. And then the soul gets released if it's there, and I'm not breaking my dice.
Alright, fine.
How am I supposed to play games?
I don't know, cards?
I don't have cards. I have dice.
I'm sure, like, Chosen has cards. He'd play with you.
No.
Fine, then. You wake up, you will see that, Damien, Haven, and Sky are all in the room. They are talking to one another. And they will come up to you, give you hugs for some reason. They just feel like giving you guys hugs.
Aw.
It's been a while. They
Aw.
missed you. Everyone's been so focused on the trials lately. Mother will then enter the room. Oh, good. Glad to see that everyone is out of the 5th trial. Before you enter into the final trial, if you would all come with me, please. We have a little field trip to go on. And she will lead all of you out of the house and through the woods. You're going to travel for about an hour and a half through the woods, and you will eventually reach a clearing. Inside this clearing, there appears to be a large circus and some different shops set up, a little like carnival type thing. I figured, as a celebration for all your hard work, we'd have a little last party together before, you go on to the last trial and all that. So go off, have fun. There's all sorts of carnival things, even some shops. Here you go, everyone, and she will hand everybody 250 gold.
I will be putting that into my.
You should.
I trust that.
This is real money. It's not my fake
Yes.
money. It's not the simulation dollars, all right?
What?
I know. But then you have a fun little circus. There's a Ferris wheel, multiple different rides, bunch of stands, some food. A big top circus with like acrobats and elephants. All that good jazz.
Oh, all the good jazz.
Not the bad jazz, only the good jazz. You can basically just spend some time here, relax, have fun. There's shops that sell like weapons, armors, food, stuff like that.
I'm gonna go browse in the shops.
Me too.
All right, you browse those shops.
Question.
Answer.
Because we're doing 4, 5, and 6 back to back to back, what would you say the time frame has been since 4?
You would have spent about a little over half a month in 5, and you started 4 was just one day, so about half a month.
Half a month? That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Feels about right, yeah.
So what, like 2, 3 weeks? That's not bad.
Yeah.
That works perfectly for what I need to do. That's fine.
Okay.
Alright, let's
Idle's
go.
just gonna go to the big top and just watch whatever shows.
Enjoy
are
the
there.
circus. All right.
Yeah.
Go shopping in the circus and the carnival.
In the carnival.
Yeah.
Or you? What are you doing, Rylee?
I would see what the carnival's got to offer. See what
I'd
you said there were.
enjoy the rides and
Shops? The rides.
Yeah,
the
there's some
games.
shops.
Okay, I'll check out the shops and then do some games.
All right,
hang out.
the three of you are gonna check out the shops. It's a lot of food, as carnivals are known for. Some lemon shake-ups, cinnamon rolls, elephant ears, honey buns. I can't think of the thing. Another baked
Funnel
bread.
cake?
Yeah, funnel cake. That.
Funnel cake.
I somehow knew that saying the thing would get someone there.
I was thinking of it.
The most famous carnival food.
Exactly. But you will
They're not
also
most famous.
see there's like a shop that sells different armors, a shop that sells different weapons, but then there's one shop kind of like tucked in the back corner that specifically, like, the sign in very small font has magic and then weapons, tools.
I want to go there.
Me too.
I'm gonna follow.
I feel
Okay,
like Idalia and Kenzi are just like arm in arm, like skipping toward the magic thing shop.
best of friends.
I don't want to get lost in the carnival, so they're gonna start skipping away. I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna point at them like no, like even though there's nobody around, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go with them.
I mean, there's people around. There'd be people around.
Well, nobody that I talk to, I would suppose. So.
I mean, Sky, Damien, Haven, and Chosen are here. I almost said Alex's name, but he's not here. May he
Oh,
rest in
Spirit.
peace. Because he's first on my NPC list.
I shall follow.
Alright, you go up to the stand. There's no one currently up there, but you see there's a bell that says ring for service.
I want to ring it.
You ring it, a cloud of smoke will appear. Why, hello there! Welcome to Simon Salavante's Magic Items Shop!
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I should have called it. I should have bet $50.
Followed us out of
He
the
will take off his
trial.
top hat. He will do a little bow. I am Simon Salavante, procurer of magical items and tools, traveling salesman, and wandering monster hunter from time to time. He will hit a button and a giant shark head will appear above him.
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, "You got any butlers with you today?"
What do you mean? I don't have any butlers.
And I'm just gonna be like, "That's what I thought," and then just kind of like move to the side.
I'm
I
just
had to
gonna-
make sure in my head that this is a different Simon from what we've seen.
What can I interest you, fine ladies and gentlemen, to?
What do you got?
Oh, I have all sorts of things. I have a variety of +1 weapon and armament, as well as a few special weapons, and some daggers, some bows, a sword or two, some like gauntlets to wear.
I'm intrigued by these special items you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Me too.
Special.
Gotta open things on my phone over here. Don't mind me. Well, I mean,
Oh, jeez.
what? Be more specific. What type of thing are you looking for?
You said you had some special items.
Well, yes, but then I mentioned like daggers, swords. Like, interested in the daggers, interested in the swords, bows, some like gauntlets. Stuff.
Both.
There's let's go through everything. Let's go through
It's
everything.
just stuff.
We'll go through everything. We'll pull out a pair of like midnight black daggers, set them down.
Or not.
Pull out a rapier, and it'll like quickly like unsheath it, and you'll feel like a gust of wind blow.
Intrigue.
He'll pull out a bow with no arrows, and he'll pull back the string, and you'll see that an arrow will appear in the bow as he pulls it back. You'll see he will pull out a long sword, like katana-esque, that its handle appears to be like stained with blood. He will pull out a pack of 5 darts that are all bound together. He will pull out 2 more daggers, one being like very bright and light white, while the other one is a deep midnight blue color. Pull out another sword that I gotta find my description of. Don't mind me. I'm a very professional, guys. Don't worry. Very professional. He will pull out a short sword that has some sort of a wheel on its hilt. Not hilt. Guard. Its guard is like a wheel, and he'll spin it a few times. He will pull out another sword, and he will very carefully set it down on the table. He will pull out another short sword that appears to be made out of some sort of bone fragments. He'll pull out another one that's like tied with rope around the blade, and as soon as he sets it down, starts like clattering a little bit. He will pull out a chess piece. I got a large quantity of specific items.
I'm interested in what the daggers do and the rapier. If I could hear a little bit more about those.
Can I get through everything? I'm almost done, I promise.
I was waiting for you to stop.
I'm almost done, I promise.
Okay, then keep going.
He'll pull out a pair of gauntlets. He'll put like a cloth underneath it. He'll like look at you and then take one, put on the wooden tabletop, and you'll see it will burn the table. And then he'll pull out a pair of boots. They have like weird runes on the soles of them. And then he'll pull out one more set of metal gauntlets that kind of like he'll touch them together, and you see their spark, kind of like jumper cables. Now I'm done.
Okay, can I hear about the 2 sets of daggers and the rapier?
Of course. So the first ones, pull out the deep dark black ones. These are called the Shadow Glass daggers. They are known to be able to pass through cloth and skin without leaving any visible mark. That's it. That's what they do.
Okay.
Next ones, they're called Day and Night. They are a pair. They have magical abilities only when wielded together. Separately, they are just normal daggers, but together, they deal radiant and necrotic damage and allow the ability to turn invisible and be unsee or hearable once per day.
Okay.
Then the rapier, for the most part, simple rapier, but you're able to slash through the air and create a slice of wind that can hit foes at a distance.
How much is the rapier and how much are the day and night daggers?
The day and night daggers are 150, and the rapier is 200.
I will take the daggers, because I don't have enough for both.
Okay. He will wrap them up in a nice little package for you.
Thank you.
He'll turn to the other two. Any of these interest you?
You can go if you'd like.
Please don't make me go through them all again.
You won't. I know what. I'm just gonna let Idalia go first. I'm just gonna point at her and be like, ma'am.
Man.
What about the say the rapier again, please?
The rapier? The one that she was just looking at?
Yes.
It allows you can slice the air to create like a blade of air that can slice through things at a distance. It kind of like gives you a little power of wind type thing, you know?
That one is 200, right?
Yes.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
I just want to be like, look at Idalia, and I'm gonna point to the shocking gauntlets and be like, really? No interest in those? You love lightning.
Have I handed him the gold yet?
Do you want to hand him the gold?
Not yet.
I would just like to like put my hand out in front of her hand and be like, at least ask about him.
Fine. What about those gauntlets?
Oh, they allow the user to control electricity with their fingertips. It also lets them absorb electricity. So if you ever had to break into a highly secured facility with like electric walls, you can just like grab them and be fine. You can shoot lightning out of them. It's so cool. It's like a charge system, and they look fantastic, if I may. Go like hold one up like next to your arm. Like the color really complements your skin tone incredibly well. These are $250, in case you're curious. But complements your skin tone incredibly well. I mean, they look beautiful with your eyes. Got wonderful eyes, if I may. But
I wasn't forcing you to get them. I just wanted, I don't know, you use lightning a lot. I figured you might like that one.
He's so lucky I'm not going to do this.
They could enhance.
Stare him dead in the eye, point my arm out the door of the shop, and cast Electric Dart, one of my cantrips, out the front door.
He will put he'll put the gauntlets on, rub his hands together, and then he will essentially just shoot like a bigger beam of lightning, but in the same manner. But it is bigger than yours.
Bigger than your cantrip.
That's what she said.
I would have done it so bad.
He will take them off.
Don't wreck my man's shop now.
He will take them off and say, "It is quite possible that they may enhance your already had electricity control." So, in theory, they might be able to let you take, I don't know, like an AoE lightning spell and focus it to a single target. Or vice versa, take a single target lightning spell and force it into a larger group of people.
Would you like to think about it while I ask about mine?
Yeah, fine. I'll think about it. You go.
And be like, okay, I must know, because I saw you just putting things on the table, kind of tossing them up there. This sword, you very gently place it on the counter. What's up with that?
Oh, yes. The material this sword is made out of is an incredibly rare crystal. One that is known for being fragile and shattering very easily. However, also being able to very easily be put back together. So take it out. It's a very like pretty like gradient of like blue to purple to pink. Very pretty looking. We'll swing it around a few times, then it'll hit the counter with it, and it will break. And then you will see that all of the splinters of the crystal will then kind of like fly up into the air a little bit. And then he will point the handle, and all the crystals will fly to the point he's pointing at. And then he will hold it, go to put the handle into the sheath. And as he's putting it in, you'll see all the crystals will fly back in and come back together.
It's so interesting. Oh, I'd be like, that's cool, but is it gonna break every time I hit something? Like, let's say I get into combat and I swing, right, but I don't kill it. Does it just shatter and I have to wait to get it back, or am I gonna like, is it just coming right back?
I mean, you could have it come right back, or you could, I mean, it's not necessarily instantaneous, but, its purpose is less so of, like, a strike multiple times, more of a strike once, and then have it attack from multiple angles, you see. Kind of like a multi-attack thing, you know?
Interesting. I feel like that messes with the extra attack, but we'll see.
You don't seem super interested in that one. Let me put it away.
Second question. The one next to it, which I believe is the one covered in rope. Why is it moving? Or why was it moving?
Will you... Okay. I need you to step with me into the back room for this one.
Okay.
We'll leave the door open so your friends can see, so they know I'm not trying to murder or kidnap you or anything.
Okay.
But I do not wish for someone to just waltz in while I'm showing you this one, because it can be very scary. He will walk
I'm
back.
so intrigued right now.
He will begin untying the rope in the back room once you're both with him. And then before he takes it fully off, he will say, "Do not look into its eyes." And he will take it off. The edge of the blade will come forward, and what looks like a muscle and like tendons will stretch between the main bit in the blade, and there will be an eye on each side that will look around. He makes sure he does not look at it. He tries to hold it away so it's hard for you to look into its eye. This sword eats things. And
Okay.
by eating a creature, it is able to take on some of its attributes and capabilities. So for say, and this is purely hypothetical,
Okay.
if we let the sword eat your friend out there with the lightning powers, this sword would then become capable of casting electricity from itself. But as soon as it ate...
Really?
Well, until you ate someone else.
Oh, okay.
The issue. Right.
Okay.
The part that makes it kind of hard to control. It tries to take a bite out of everything it slashes. So if you hit something with it, it's going to try to eat it. And it only takes a tiny amount to gain the capabilities of it.
Why are you not supposed to look it in the eyes?
Looking it in the eye will hypnotize you. And it will then make you walk into its mouth, whether you want to or not.
Interesting. Okay. Let's wrap that back up. Let's keep that on the docket.
All right.
I'm very intrigued by that.
Please exit the room.
Of course. Just gonna walk back out.
He will like slightly shut the door behind you, and you will hear a large amount of like clanging as like he's hitting the wall, the sword's hitting the wall, and he tries to wrap it back up. Then he eventually comes out looking very exhausted with the sword fully wrapped up. 500 gold.
Damn. Understandable. Yeah, I am curious though. You wrapped it in rope. Can you not just put it in a sheath?
It will eat through a sheath.
It will eat through a sheath.
The sheath gives it too much space to move, so it will eat its way out of it.
Understandable. Love that.
Are there any other of my weapons you are interested in looking at?
These gauntlets that burned that piece of wood right there.
Oh yes, the gauntlets. The ones with the largest text block in my notes. They are a magical item. You must attune to them. They are known as Hellfire Gauntlets. They have a myriad of capabilities, not limited to, but including increasing your strength score, having you deal additional fire damage. You can push things back for free, light things on fire. There also might be the soul of a demon inside of it, but then you can also cast Firebolt. You can use Firebolt cantrip. You can go pew. We'll put one on, go pew, and then quickly take it off.
Okay, alright.
And the best part, no magic needed for this. Spellcasting bonus? Get that out of here. All things are use strength for this bad boy. That firebolt went off my strength score, which is why I did not do that much, because I'm not very strong, but I am very intelligent and very wise.
And how much for the gauntlets?
Those are about 300, but that can be haggled.
I personally only have 250 on my person.
Okay.
What do you say? Bring it down a little bit.
I mean, these are one of my more interesting items. I mean, it would be kind of a shame to part for only 250 when I could definitely get 300.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
I could.
But these could be so useful to me in my journey. That 50 will be, it'll make up for it easily. Nice shark, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Let me make sure I'm understanding what you just said right. I should sell it to you for less because it's beneficial to you.
Aren't you? You're a businessman, and my thought is, you want to help. You want to sell. You want to make some money. These could be sitting here forever, but if you gave them to me today for less,
I mean,
you first off, you're making business. Two, you're making a customer happy and potentially a customer that will come back. My friends here, they like these items. We could come back.
You could. I could also, because as I mentioned before, I'm a traveling salesman. Go elsewhere, find someone willing to pay 300 or maybe even more for them, and still make profit, still make a customer happy, and still have a customer that will probably come back.
Damn, can't argue with that, can I?
I told you I'm very intelligent, very wise.
Truth. True. Damn, I have nothing on my person. Shame. I will take a step back so that I may think of what I want.
Could I mayhaps interest you in this short sword? And he'll pull out the short sword that had the circular hilt that he was spinning. Not hilt, guard. He'll pull it out, and you'll see that currently the blade, like edge of the blade, is a bright red color. And he will turn it, and it will turn green, turn it again, turn blue, and then turn it again. It will go like an orangish color. Depending on which side of the wheel is facing the blade, the damage it does changes. It cycles. I got fire, I have force, I have cold, and I have poison. All in one sword. Each one also coming with an additional spell it may cast. Each color, of course, relates to the seasons, as all things in 4 colors do. Like Simon Says in Bop It. He will sheathe the sword. Just thought I might interest that too.
Definitely intriguing. I'm gonna look at some things on the counter, and then if Idalia wants to go do her thing now, I will. I'm gonna look at Kenzi and be like, "Hey, just kind of like, how much did you spend on that on your daggers?"
150. Why,
Would
you
you be
need a little
willing to
extra?
spot me 50 for those gauntlets? Because I feel like they'll be beneficial for all of us.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Blesseth.
Peter, can I get you to roll the d20 for me?
Sure. Three.
This circus kind of lame. It's not great. It's a lot of train in it for some reason. It's like a train subplot or something.
Interesting.
Like you could have swore it started off as Hamlet, but now that you don't know where it's going. Is this Hamlet? Is this Starlight Express? I don't know. They're singing, so I'm a little confused.
Are there any hot actors?
You know there's some hot actors.
Okay, well, that's enough.
Understood. Back to the store.
It doesn't matter what the plot is anymore.
It's entertained for as long as they're on stage.
Back to the shop.
Yeah, I'll give Rylee 50 gold.
Alright.
Fantastic. Then I will set 300 on the table and be like, you know what? I do want those gauntlets. For 300, you got me. Okay, you got me. I respect the businessman and slide the gold.
You know, I'm feeling generous today. Under normal circumstances, because you verbally expressed how valuable these would be to you, I would have increased the price to 350. But I'm feeling kind and generous. We'll take the gold. We'll package up the gauntlets. 300.
Thank you, sir. Gonna look at Idalia and be like, well, you have the floor.
How much were the gauntlets again?
I think I said 250.
I'll take them.
All right. And you do the transaction. Is there anything else I could interest you in?
You know, I'm wiped clean now, so I'm good. How about...
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you perhaps have any magical doodads you wish to sell? I do buy. I'm going to take the overwhelming silence as a no. Have a good day. Cloud of smoke. He's gone. All the things back behind the counter.
Damn, impressive.
I think Kenzi will just leave the shop and then just kind of start taking in the rest of the event.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Maybe do some little fun things around.
Yeah.
Get some nice experiences in.
No, there are some lovely rides, you know, Ferris wheel, tilt-a-whirl type things.
Oh yeah.
The classic
Yes.
teacups.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. She's gonna spin so fast.
So fast.
So fast.
Mm-hmm.
Con check to see if you get sick.
Oh,
Oh,
normal one or saving?
Normal one.
You. $15.
For a second, you thought you might, but you're good. You're good.
Just a little wobbly.
Yeah, just a little wobbly.
For sure.
Anyone else? What you two doing? Idalia,
I
Rylee.
feel like Idalia's just riding the rides with Kenzi.
Fair enough. Then also make me a con check. What about you, Rylee?
I'll be watching outside of the rides. Not a
Alright.
ride game.
Me in real life, got it.
That's him in real life.
That's me in real life.
Yeah, Idalia's
There's
getting
like,
sick.
why does no one ride things?
All right,
Not
Idalia,
going anywhere with you guys.
gonna puke. Because I'm nice, I'm not gonna say you puked on Kenzi.
Oh, I appreciate
Thanks.
Puked on the ground. Peter, I have some very bad news for you.
that. Oh no.
Aw.
What?
The hot actor seems to have died in the show.
No.
And intermission
not
just
fun.
intermission just started. That's how they ended the
Well-
first act.
They shouldn't have done that. I would have stayed through the whole thing if he died later.
Well, I mean,
Okay, I guess I'll go see if there's something else going on in the
alright.
circus.
Man, Caleb's really like, I did not want someone to just sit in here the whole time.
Hey, I rolled a dice. Okay, I said below 10 they
The
live.
dice said the hot actor died. I
Yeah.
can't argue.
No, what can you do? Go find him
She's
backstage.
just gonna wander. She's not really looking for anything particular, so if something jumps out to her, she'll
Okay.
look at it.
You'll have the same like storefronts that show up. Some like normal armor, weapons, some magic. Magical stuffs. Welcome to enter them if you wish. If not, there's more rides, some food you can purchase.
She'll look and see if she sees any cool sickles, because she's kind of bored of the ones that they've got.
I mean, there will be some sickles, but they don't seem like there'll be any more efficient in combat.
Okay.
You will see a very short halfling man beckoning you towards his magic store. And you will look at him and go, "That's Simon. I just saw him.
He's not eating turkey, so
He's not eating turkey."
I guess so.
Welcome, welcome, welcome in! I have a feeling about you. You seem to be in the market for curved weaponry and armaments.
Wow, what gave you that idea?
Oh, probably just the fact I saw you looking at sickles. Now, while I may not have a sickle, I have something that you may find to be kind of similar. He will ruffle around behind the counter before he will pull out a scythe. It starts folded and he will unfold it. It's small, it's like a one-handed scythe. I have this bad boy. It's has a deep dark color into it, kind of like if you looked too long at the blade of it, you might fall into a void. Like when you think of nothingness, that color is the same.
You have my intrigue. Tell me about it.
It's a very powerful scythe I acquired a couple of years ago from a source, and we'll leave it there.
Reasonable.
He will take a lighter. He'll pull out a lighter. He'll light it, and he'll take the scythe and he'll bring it closer to the lighter, and you see that the closer the scythe blade gets to the flame, the dimmer the flame goes. And you'll see the blade will touch the flame, and the flame just goes out. But he's still holding the button. Like he didn't cover the hole with it. He's touched the top of the flame with it. And it just went out instantly.
So like a scythe of darkness.
Yes, exactly. It was believed to have been used by the Valdez family many millennia ago. Some people rumor that it is this very tool that she used to pull the stars from the sky. Under normal circumstances, this would be a very high value item going for multiple millions. But just for you today, I have quite a bargain. $250. Scythe is yours.
Okay.
You hand in the money, he will package up the scythe, and will hand it to you. Pleasure doing business with you.
Absolutely.
Have a good night now.
You as well.
You will know that this scythe does require you to attune to it to get its capabilities.
Yep. That makes sense.
As will Idalia's and Rylee's things. They will require attunement to you.
Coolio.
Also, this Kenzi's, I just missed it in my notes. So all your things require attunement. That's simple to spend an hour with it. Bind yourself to it. Then you just enjoy the pleasantries of the carnival. Another couple hours will go by. will begin to get dark, and Mother will gather you all. It's time for us to go home now, children. Stay close. It is dark. We have quite a ways to go. But don't worry, I shall lead you all safely. And she goes to lead you all. And then after another hour and a half, you will safely arrive back at home. Alright, everyone, I would like you all to please go to your rooms and go straight to bed. Tomorrow morning, you will start into the final trial. I assume... oh, never mind.
I was gonna say, Kenzi would like to not go straight to bed. She would like to do her attunement with her daggers.
Alright.
And then go to bed.
Solid. Pretty simple process. Kind of just have them in your hands.
Oh, for sure.
Kind of like a meditate type thing.
Can do, can do.
Everyone else, you all going straight to bed? You all gonna fuck around?
I'll go to bed.
Alright.
Zydel's gonna try to catch Rylee before he goes to sleep in the room.
Okay.
Should be pretty easy.
I'd hope so.
You do so.
Hey.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. You?
I do pretty good. I got these cool gauntlets today. And then,
Nice.
just getting ready to go to bed. How about yourself?
Good.
I already asked that.
About same. About same. Well, I didn't get gauntlets, I suppose, so that's not same.
Oh, did you also find Simon Shop?
More like he beckoned me to it and nothing else was catching my eye, so yeah, I figured
Just
I
what
might
a
as well
weird
look at it.
man.
Yeah.
You know he doesn't have butlers like he does in the thing we were in, that trial. I asked him if he had it, and he was like, "What are you talking about?" Like, well, not the same guy.
Yeah, no, not quite the same guy. Just kind of like I guess he's probably like the, I don't know, the template, which is fair.
Interesting.
So you're trying to become a captain, right?
Mhm.
It takes a lot of leadership skills, right?
Right. It does. I feel like I've been trying. You know, and if I can work on anything, by all means, let me know. But I feel like I've been at least trying to get everybody on a track, and in a you know, just trying to pave the way a little bit. Not all the time, because like a good captain will also be able to allow his people to do what they see fit, but also still guide them in a way.
Really? Because to me, you're getting steamrolled pretty much all the time.
Well, I feel like you guys are intentionally treating me bad. But you know what? I'm not going to let that get across to me. Like the whole button thing. Well, I know a colorblind. I feel like you guys treated me like I was dumb. But you know what? That's in the past. We're moving on. I'm a moving on kind of guy.
Well,
You know, I'm getting better as the days go on, you know?
Well, yeah, but I usually do treat men like they're dumb, so that's, I don't know about the other two, but I just kind
Understandable.
of,
Men do suck. Men suck. We get that. But, you know, I'm trying to get better, so if what you're saying I'm bad, you know, you could lend me a hand and let me know what I can work on. Otherwise, this is not very constructive.
I never said it was constructive, but
Yeah, fair.
I mean, it's kind of your own interpretation, but I mean, you just need to be more assertive. If you're going to be a leader, you need to be able to actually lead. And if we're going to be doing some big fight or something, you need to be able to, you know, step up to the plate and not shy back when people don't quite agree with your plan.
Been shied back. At least in the last one. When did I shy back in the last one?
No, maybe not the last one. The last one.
And I was also the whole plan with the breaking into the store so we can get armor. I was pretty hell bent on doing the whole bags of holding thing, and your guys' plan was around my plan. I'm the one that did that. What do you mean?
What I'm saying is that should become more of the constant, and doing.
That's
that
why
and
I
not
said
be...
I'm getting better at it. Look, in the beginning when I got here, yeah, I wanted to be a captain. I got to work on that. That's why I'm here, right? And as you can see, as we do these trials, I'm getting better and better. I would like to think I'm getting better. But it doesn't help if you guys also try to steamroll me. Like with the button thing, hurt my feelings a little bit. But again, past is the past. We're moving on. We're doing better things.
So, is that why they call you Rylee? Because you're fun to rile up?
Good point. No, it's just what my mom called me. The name's
Because
Ryland.
you're fun to rile up? Oh, okay.
I'm not mad. We're having a civil conversation here. I ain't mad. Past is the past, man. Or,
And you are proving
ma'am.
your point.
Still.
I
You
wish-
are. You change a lot.
I wish so much that our viewers could see our cameras to see me and Caleb and Brittany react to that.
I was happy with myself.
No, that was good.
I thought of that one about 3 minutes
That was
ago. and was holding on
amazing.
to it. Well then, Ryland. I'll be keeping an eye on you then.
Thank you. Good night. I'm just gonna shut the door.
Good night.
You're in the same room.
I thought he wasn't in the same room. I thought he moved
No,
to a
that was
different room.
That's late for Damien. He's not crying anymore.
You shut the door, and then we both walked to our
Ma'am,
beds.
we were just chatting. He stopped me before I did anything. He just
Just before you went to bed, he was in the
look, man.
They're in the room.
I did not know it was temporary because I don't know. Just didn't expect the female portion to want to room with me.
It's
So I
only
thought it was a
1/4 of the
permanent thing
portion,
until you
so-
changed. I know. I thought it was permanent until you changed.
Seems complicated.
I feel like it isn't though.
So Rylee goes,
Yeah.
Zydel, are you going straight to bed for your 4 hours, or are you gonna stay up a little bit?
Maybe like a short, like 5-minute meditation, but then go to bed.
Okay. So not gonna try to attune to your new scythe?
Oh, yeah, I'll do that first, I guess.
Okay. You will notice as you start the attunement process, the entirety of your surroundings go dark, and you find you are unable to see anything anymore.
Cool.
Now, as your hour ends, once it's done, your vision does come back. It seems as if it's like a side effect of the scythe, specifically.
It's fair.
Idalia, are you going straight to bed? Are you also going to be a hooligan? And make fun of your roommate's name?
I'm attuning to it.
Okay. So you and Kenzi are both just on your beds, meditating side by side for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And then you will all go to sleep in your times. I'm going to take a pause here right now so I can type out all the weapon stuff for you guys, because I didn't pre-type it, because there's a lot of things there. So recording, we'll be right back. Thanks for watching. Subscribe down below. See you in approximately 2 seconds for you. A lot of minutes for me. Alright, so you guys are going to wake up the next morning. Kenzi and Idalia. Standard morning for you two. Rylee, you are going to wake up and you are going to see someone who looks like a different shade of puke, yellowish green, doing push-ups on the floor quietly.
Quietly doing push-ups. Ugh.
They are noticeably a different shade from the
Mhm.
person who was there when he went to bed.
Okay. At this point, I understand you change colors. I'm just gonna look at that guy. Zydel, why are you doing push-ups?
Zydel would never be caught dead doing push-ups. Are you fucking kidding?
Oh? And who are you?
He'll kind of sit up from doing the push-ups and hold out a hand. Zell. Zell.
Zell. Got it.
I like the lighting change on Peter's end over there.
Gotta make it clear for the non-colorblind people.
Yeah.
And with that being the case, genuinely, I was gonna say this before you even said that out loud. I was gonna be like, oh, okay. You're like a different
think
shade of green, so I thought you might have been the same person.
Well, I'm red, not green.
Well,
I'm
last
like
one
the
was
opposite of a shade of green. Oh,
Is it
right,
a
you're like
darker color
colorblind or
green?
whatever, right?
green.
You're like colorblind or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're all just green to me, so.
Okay.
Except the blue one.
Except the blue one. I can't see the blue one.
Okay. Well, if someone calls me the red one, they're talking about me probably. But I really
Yeah.
don't care what color I show up to you. So
Hey, and that's fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like a thing where I just wake up in the morning and you're pumping some iron or doing some push-ups, getting that workout in.
at least for now, I mean, the others don't really do that, so I gotta catch up for lost time.
Ooh, you know what? I didn't think about it that way. I respect that grind.
Right. Right.
But I'm gonna instead not go to breakfast. I'm just gonna go to the practice yard with my gauntlets and then attune to there,
Okay.
and then also practice a little bit.
Alright, so you'll be there for a little over an hour. Is everyone else going to breakfast?
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
You go to breakfast. Usual crowd going on. Seems to be some sort of feast going on. Large stack of pancakes all around. Some biscuits and gravy, sausage both in patties and links, crispy bacon that is perfectly cooked, some fluffy scrambled eggs, fried eggs that are not fluffy because they're not supposed to be. It looks good. All around delicious looking breakfast. Haven't seen a breakfast like this in your time here.
Kenzi will start making a plate with some pancakes, bacon, all the works. And when she sits down, before she eats anything, she's seeing what Juzo likes and what he does not.
Are you just putting Juzo on the table? Or
No. I'll take small parts of each thing and hold it out.
Juzo will
See how it goes.
they will eat each of them with enthusiasm.
Oh, big breakfast guy, I get it.
As we all should be, if we're being honest. But nothing of note's gonna happen unless any of you guys want to speak to someone. Most people are just gonna eat their breakfast. After approximately an hour and a half, Mother will come down and collect everybody who is ready for the final trial, including you, Rylee, from the yard. She will explain that this trial requires 6 individuals to be present for it, which means, for you guys, you have to choose 2 NPCs to accompany you. You have Haven, Sky, Damien, and Chosen.
It hurts me to say that Chosen is a really good option, but
He's
is.
good with a blade. I
I
would
think-
know.
I feel like
I-
Chosen for sure.
And I think Haven is too because she's a cleric.
Ooh, true.
So
I
she
honestly
can
sat
heal.
there in silence because I thought you guys weren't gonna say Chosen, and I was the only one that was gonna say Chosen. And my reason is that I practiced with him, and he's good with a blade, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be good in a fight.
No, I think Chosen and Haven, I feel like of that group, Damien and Sky would probably still opt to find a
A
different
good group.
Yeah.
That's also my thinking. Is I think both of them will be able to find a different group that will be
Yeah.
perfectly capable.
I would like to just go ahead and throw this reminder out there. Sky's been unable to get a group for this trial since you guys showed up.
Oh, well, now I feel bad. I love Sky.
Not to make you feel like you have to take her, you're under no obligation, but just because
No, that's kind of
for
I
your
was
reasoning
kind
of she could
thinking
get
about
another
Got
group.
Cool
Dude,
stuff
okay.
from when we did our holiday episode. She has like some cool stuff.
He has been stuck on the trail for a while.
Do any of them approach us first to be with them?
All of them kind of approach you.
Okay.
They're all trying to get in
We
the group.
bombarded.
Well, although like they've gone incredibly fast, they obviously know what they're doing.
Mhm.
So they all would like to be with you.
My option is still at least Chosen.
I would
No, I
say
agree.
still Chosen. I
Yeah,
would be
maybe.
fine switching Haven for Sky.
Haven and Damien have been teaming up on the last
Yeah,
couple
that's
trials
true.
too, so it wouldn't be unnatural for them to stick together.
Yeah, let's go with Chosen and Sky.
Yeah,
Just because I would like to see Sky finally beat this trial.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
All right. So you will select your two. Damien and Haven will look a little disappointed, a little sad they weren't chosen.
Yeah,
But
they're
they-
not chosen.
Yeah, they're
sorry.
not
We are
chosen.
not chosen. We've been waiting all this time to bring Chosen in.
Simply, Cho will have a bit of like a surprise shock for a second before gaining his composure. And those go, good choice. I shall not fail you. Sky's just like, I am happy to come along. And finally, for the first time in 2 years, make a attempt on this trial.
And it will be the only attempt you need.
I sure hope so, because otherwise I feel like the rumors of I cheated to get this far will get worse. 'Cause I know there's some people who think that.
How would one cheat in the trial?
Are you willing to name names?
I mean, they're... Rylee, if I'm gonna be honest, they're motherfuckers that don't mean shit to me, so I don't know their names.
Atta girl.
We
Oh,
respect that.
Sky.
But the rumor essentially is that because I used to be very close friends with a former member of the distinction, people thought that I somehow used my connection to him to cheat my way through all the trials.
Okay.
Despite the fact that I did 4 and 5 after they died. But who am I to care? And then the 6 of you will sit together, and you will go off on your way as you begin the 6th and final trial. I'm gonna change the music. This song's just too calm. It's almost as if it's in the calm playlist or something. More ominous music. You will find yourselves within a large, bustling city on the port. Think like World War II era port city with a whole lot of hustle and bustle going on. It's people like going in on ships, going off ships, whole bunch of like shops, people trying to get tourists to come buy stuff. You will find that each of you now have a cloak that you did not have before. It has a emblem embroidered onto it. And Sky will go ahead and explain that it's like Mom's emblem, so people know. It's like this is the cloak that will be turned into the multicolored cloak if you choose to stay and become a member of the distinction. So it's kind of like you wear it on the last one for pride.
I'm sorry, did you just refer to Mother as Mom?
Yeah, mother's a long word sometimes. Right? And you know what? Sometimes the person voicing me doesn't always think fully before they speak. Not that I know that means.
Technically, Zell and our other 3 names are all just shortened versions of our actual names. So, I mean, yeah, that's fair.
See, they get it. I'm not sure I know your name. What's your name?
Zell.
Pleasure to meet you, Sky.
Nice to meet you.
So, Mother hasn't given us an explanation yet. Mother!
This does not seem like how Sky acted in previous episodes.
Yeah.
You know how fucking long it's been since I've had to play Sky? I had to get back into it,
I
dude.
feel like you're giving a lot of Haven right now.
Okay,
I
so
thought
sorry.
maybe I had just forgotten.
So sorry.
Oh, no.
You're definitely
No.
right, but so sorry.
Oh, I know.
You know, fine. Reverse. Mother hasn't given us instructions yet. Mother. Oh, Mother. Oh, yes, my apologies. I can only give instructions to one group at a time. But I don't have many instructions for this trial. Your goal is to find and complete your own adventure. The world is your oyster. You must find the adventure on your own. But the city is a good place to start. Good luck. Then she
Well,
stops
that
talking.
was super unhelpful.
Quite.
So theoretically, we could be stuck in this trial forever and ever if the trial doesn't deem whatever adventure we find and complete good enough. Because we never get taken out of these until, like, we've completed whatever it is.
Well, it's probably a matter of, like, intention. So if we, like, put our whole asses into it and, you know, we believe that we have completed a trial, then that probably is good enough. But if we just half-ass it, then it's going to know better and we won't complete it. So, very simple to me.
I like this one. Pretty smart. Hey, how do you do with a blade?
Well, we just got this scythe yesterday, so about to find out.
Let's. Alright, follow me. And Cho just begins walking down the port.
Okay.
You all just gonna follow?
No, yeah, I follow.
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Kenzi would give Idalia, like, a side look, like, can't believe
Oh,
we
100%.
have to do this.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, and kind of give her a look like, we chose him what? Again?
Like, he's about to get training, so we'll see.
Oh, dude, I'll be honest. I froze for a minute when y'all all agreed on Chosen. I was expecting to have to make like an argument to put him in contention.
I thought I was gonna have to make an argument to put him in.
He's been one of the prominent background characters since episode 1. It's time
Proven
that
to be
we, as a
physically capable.
group, give him a chance.
That's just kind of the same for Sky too, because she's just kind of been there
Mm-hmm.
because she was so far ahead that we couldn't
Yeah.
really interact with her as much.
Oh, God.
I accidentally deleted Chosen's character sheet off my computer.
And that's the episode.
It's-
Guys.
I'm gonna have to
Interrupt
remake
into
it.
session so that we can see how good Caleb's memory actually is.
Oh no, I can remake him later.
He says, and then we immediately get into combat, and Chosen is of no help.
I was just looking for.
Or
I was
he's
like,
of
where
a
they-
lot of help. I feel like it would go one way or the other.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Definitely gonna be a lot of help.
you walk down this port dock area, You see lots of boats coming in, lots of boats going out. Some like a cruise ship, some are like military, like battleship type things. But you will see there's a few pirate ships, some pirate-looking people, very much drunk, trying to walk back to their ships. And then you will see one elven man standing on a soapbox, kind of like crying out, waving a hat over his head. I'm in need of soldiers, sailors, anyone who wants to assist me in finding treasure. Treasure worth millions. And people just walking by him.
Walking his way, no questions asked. This seems like a job for us. Sorry. Look, we don't know. If we pass up on this, how do we know this isn't what we're looking for?
Treasure,
we have to create our own adventure, right?
Gold.
Let's start here. I will walk up to him and be like, "Hello, sir. I think me and my friends could be of assistance to you."
Oh, very good, very good. You all look kind of a little young. Yeah, you know what? I'm not in a position to be picky. I'm just going to need you to sign this waiver. In short, it just says, if you die, your parents can't sue me.
Fair enough.
Don't have parents as far as I know, so hey.
Sign it immediately. Just fair enough.
Well, the one person here with parents of a known location, what do you think?
But they won't sue him anyway. With what goes on at home, I think they'll be like, fair enough. This is what he wanted. This is what he gets.
No, Sky will sign it. Cho will look at it. Mother would never sue and sign it. Very good, very good, very good. If you would all please join me this way to my ship. I have a few other people, and I think we might just have enough to be safe.
What exactly is it that we're doing here?
I will gladly tell you in full once we are on the ship and we have set sail. I don't want other people to overhear and just join randomly. Like, you know, I still want to maintain a crew of quality. And only quality people know that the true good adventures and good treasure are found by people standing on a soapbox, waving a hat around. That is what my former captain taught me.
And what happened to your captain?
I mean, died, I assume, of old age. I don't know. He lived fairly long. I mean, it's fully possible that you guys may have heard of him before. His name was Emil Morris.
I have a fucking tab now. God damn it.
He was a very famous pirate back in the day.
You said Emil Morris?
Yes.
What? That's my grandfather.
He will stop walking. No shot.
Yeah.
You're Ryland?
Ryland Morris. Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, I don't think my mom and dad would sue you anyway, so.
He will like grab you in a real big hug, spin you around a few times. Go, oh my goodness! Ryland Morris. As I live and breathe, your grandfather loved to talk about you, man. He was incredibly proud of you. You will see.
Still make him proud.
You will see as your grandfather will then appear and start like punching him. But because he's a ghost, it just goes through him. He's like, shut the fuck up, boy.
Just gonna look over and get a good smile out of that. Just be like, and then I'll be like, yeah, I'm still looking to make him proud. You know, I'm still what 18 now, so I'm looking to be a captain. I'm not one yet, but that's where I'm still looking to make him proud.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be a captain in no time.
I mean, this journey is gonna help me out. That's the point, right? We're creating our own adventure.
Yeah, I think it certainly will. This is my ship. It'll be a large pirate ship. Everyone, all aboard, all aboard. As you guys climb up, you see there are about 22-ish other generic-looking people. And then one kind of short halfling man in a nice purple suit with a purple hat.
Purple suit, purple.
He'll go, "Welcome aboard! My name is Simon Salavante, and I am a magical item salesman and procurer of all things the arcane.
See, I
Pleasure
told
to have you
guys
aboard."
This was gonna be an adventure.
And then the guy will get on. He will pull up the board you walk on. Yep,
The gangplank?
sure.
Sure.
I'm sticking with
what it is called.
I'm sticking with the board you walk on. He will go helm the ship. Some people will open the sails, and you will begin to take off. He will motion for someone else to take the sails after probably about 30 minutes of sailing, and come to the center of everyone else. Firstly, I'd like to thank you all for joining me on this adventure. My name is Zane Hano, and I will be your captain today. Now, I'm sure you all are wondering what exactly it is that we are searching for. Well, we are searching for the lost treasure of the world-famous pirate Emil Morris, hidden away before he died. It will not be easy to retrieve, and there's the full possibility that some or all of us will die along this way, for Emil was a very stingy man. No offense, Ryland. I know he was your grandfather.
Fair. He was a pirate after all.
But in short, to get there, he will hold up half a piece of paper. I have about half of the map. The other half of the map to the treasure, Emil hid behind a magic spell. We're required to retrieve 3 extremely specific and extremely dangerous items and combine them together to form the other half. What we will need. We will need the earwax of an elder hill giant, a vial of pearl spider venom, and the glass eye of a bullclops. I'm sure some of you don't know what those are, because why would you? Hill giants, obviously, I'm sure you know, they live in hills, they're giants. Pretty self-explanatory. Pearl spiders? Well, there's only one to ever known to exist. It guards the staircase to heaven, making sure that no unwilling souls force their way up there. And the bullclops is the guardian of hell. Keeps the souls within and prevents other souls from entering. We will have to kill these 3 things, and it will be a problem, I'm sure, for the ecosystem, but I don't care because I'm a pirate. And as of today, as are all of you. So yes, we will have to go to hell. Yes, we will be mere feet away from heaven. And some guys on a hill are gonna have to die. But it should be a fun time. The treasure is worth an immense amount of gold. It is estimated to be at 10 million gold. And that is for all of you to split. I am only interested in one thing. A special magic staff. That's all I want. The rest of it can all be yours. Now, it will take us about 2 weeks before we are able to get to the home of the Elder Hill Giant. And that is assuming there are no complications along the way. I believe that should be all the explanation you need. Anybody change their mind about coming along? you'll see like a few hands will raise, and Zane will walk over to those hands, grab them by the scruff of their shirt, and throw them overboard.
Oh, jeez.
Now then, let's have a good, safe trip. And that is where we're going to end for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Like and comment down below. Subscribe if you liked what you see. We'll catch you next time. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.